Welcome to North Georgia Now Today. I bet y'all thought we were going into Animal Kingdom, didn't you?
That was a picture of Cherie.
I'm going to hit you for 4 years. They have slipped in those elephant rear ends on me, and that is not very nice. So, Jennifer, you got to delete that from the computer. That is very embarrassing. And you know, it's happened for 4 years. I don't know why I don't just get used to it.
It's a part of North Georgia Now Today.
It is a part of North Georgia Now Today. Welcome to the Animal Kingdom. We are here today in this new format. 1 hour, we got to go fast, we got to go hard, we got to get her done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and have breakfast, y'all.
Well, before you have breakfast,
okay,
let me first off tell everybody a big old thank you for all the birthday wishes that I received yesterday.
Yes, how sweet.
I received a bunch of them, and I appreciate it. And
your favorite was from Madeline Zimmerman.
Yeah, saying that I was 58 years old.
I love you, Madeline. I love you. I love you.
She just did that. I know she just did that to make you feel better. I know.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Don't bother
well,
me.
of course you don't. No. But I want to say a special thank you to Travis and Alicia for my sweet little card. I appreciate it.
There you go. Well, today, the world is not in the state we want it to be. And I'm thinking we need to go back to the Depression, because back in the Depression, when you bought a certain coffee, they gave you a coffee cup. When you bought a certain tea, they gave you a little dish that was a set of a collectible set. When you bought a certain brand of oatmeal, they gave you a glass. Today, when you go out and spend 4 prices for something, you don't get nothing for free. And I looked back at the Depression, and this is a piece of Depression glass. These all came out of my aunt's collection. And I thought, you know, if they called it the Depression, but they were giving us stuff free and selling us stuff for little bitty prices, what are we in today? The Depression? Is that what it is?
Or something.
I don't know. But if you can tell me the name of the company who gave you these precious little dishes, they actually gave you coupons, and you could turn it in and buy, and we're going to have to get a close-up of this because I bet y'all can't see it. But it's made by the Hall China Company, and I happen to own a very, very big collection of this. And it started with my grandmother's little dish that was like this that she made nanner pudding in. Did your mom ever make nanner pudding?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Yes. I got foundered on it. You know, I'd say when you eat enough nanner pudding that you can't eat nothing else, you get tired of it. But my dishes started with Granny's set of this, and if you can tell me the name of the company who sold coffee and tea and different items, this was one of the premiums that you got.
If you have a collection of those, you have a jewel collection.
You do. You're smart. And this one, now this is when you bought Louisiana coffee, and Louisiana coffee had chicory in it. What is chicory?
I don't know.
I don't either, but Granny's coffee said Louisiana coffee and chicory. And then this, when you bought oats. Now, when you bought oats, you would find either a glass or a little cup in your container of oats. Today, when you buy oats, you pay 4 prices for it, and you don't get squat in the container except a little water grit.
I thought snuff may have come in that.
No, but I do have some of Granny's snuff glasses. But if you have memories, I love these little memories. And then this.
I'm surprised you would even drink out of a cup that snuff had been in.
Oh, no, don't bother me. My granny did dental mild. Yes, sir, she did. Jewel Tea, that's right. And they will win a copy of Brackett. Tell them what they'll win.
Who is winning a copy of We'll Have a Good Time?
Don Coker. Hey, buddy. And Jewel Tea is, I do still have a large Jewel Tea collection, but these are all little keepsakes from my aunt's stuff. And I said, it's funny, I've had so much fun going through this. Now, last night, you were blessed with a really good dinner. I cooked dinner for him, and I'm not usually a cooker, y'all. Somebody told me one time she was a looker, not a cooker, but I'm just a cooker. And usually
Somebody told you that one time?
Yeah, Cherie. Somebody told me that. Not me, another Cherie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
but
yeah.
Anyway, on the heart of the home. But last night I decided I would be a cooker because Nicholas was standing there kind of hungry, and he was kind of hungry, and I thought, well, he's here, I'll cook, whatever. And
Boy, I'm so glad Nick was there.
I did. I cut my biscuits last night. I'm not a biscuit cutter. I'm a biscuit roller and a pincher. Do you pinch, roll? You know, I pinch and roll. But last night I wanted to use Aunt Louise's biscuit cutter. So I did it, and I rolled them out on the counter, and I cut them, and I did all this, and they wasn't a dime's bit better than they were when I pinch and poke. So I don't know what's the best way to make biscuits, but I kept just this little collection.
Was there an easier way?
I think it's easier to cut. Yes, I do. Yeah, I mean, I slap them biscuits in there 90 seconds and I'm done.
As
So-
long as you can cut through it to put your butter or your
And
jelly or
jelly,
whatever
that's
without
right.
it falling all apart, I'm okay with
Was
it.
that biscuit and gravy okay last night?
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. Daniel Goss wanted to come eat with us, didn't he?
I know it.
Poor boy lied and said it was his birthday so he could come eat with us. I love you, Daniel. That
You
was
know where she
funny.
lives, Daniel. Come on over.
Come on over and eat. But it was a good day, but I have had so many great memories going through these little things. And if you are settling your parents' estate, if you're settling a family member's estate, don't get rid of everything. Keep yourself a little wad of memories, because these little memories, and I also put them in this display cabinet that's the big piece of furniture I always wanted back, and it sits in my laundry room. Well, during the storms, I looked at him and I said, I just got Mama's cabinet back. What if the storms destroy this place? And I'm thinking, he's thinking, who cares about that cabinet? I'm thinking about my hide. We want to show you some pictures that we went out and took. Gilmer County, lucky us, because Gilmer County, a lot of big trees down, quite a bit of damage. That's a chicken house on what road?
On 382.
On 382. A lot of damage.
That's on the Yukon Road.
But y'all, I have not heard of any injuries and no fatalities in our area. This was
That's
incredible.
on Yukon. We had to turn around. We couldn't go
Yep,
through there.
Yukon, you
You'll
just-
show us some closer up pictures.
You
of
can
that
get
in
there and then you got to back up. So, but the power companies, hey guys, you did a great job. There are still 59,000 people without electricity. So we are very fortunate. We have not been offline here at all. Very fortunate that everything
That's
worked
still
for
on
us.
Yukon.
Yukon was probably one of the hardest hit, but 382
I
where
don't know
they...
where. I remember taking that one, but I don't remember where it was.
It was across from Yukon right there as we
Yeah,
were pulling out.
yeah.
There's the power pole. Over 297 power poles in the state of Georgia were snapped like
Yeah,
toothpicks.
but that's on Roy Road.
That's on Roy Road, and let me show you what we showed that for. Achoo! 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 Achoo!
Now that was on Pleasant Gap Road or Lane or something like that.
It was.
Yeah.
Lines down, huge trees, but we only saw 3 homes with damage. And not minimal damage, but not catastrophe damage either. So we were, we felt very lucky.
Now this is on 136. We had
This
to
is-
sit and wait till they got a tree out of the road.
One of our drivers had been going through there on his way to New York, and he said, boy, I'm glad I didn't leave till daylight because they had the road blocked. And if you're coming down through there in a tractor and trailer and all
This
of a
is on
sudden the road's blocked,
382.
you're in trouble.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is at Flat Creek.
Now, one of the biggest areas of damage happened to be, it belonged to ETC. And it's a little
Yeah.
building. And the little building is scrunch.
It's not that one.
No. And the big tree, that is actually near the chicken house. This is the barn and the animal shelter out at, what's that word?
Flat Creek, I don't know. It's Coosawooty.
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 Coosawooty, there you go.
Coosawooty.
But, and that little building, look at that, guys, how it just picked up the building. So we were so fortunate. Gilmer
There's
County.
the ETC building.
There's where the ETC building is under the tree. Yeah, that is a big tree.
Same picture.
And that is the
same
ETC building over not far from that barn. So there you go. And there's the ETC crew. They were hard at work. They were going, how are we going to get that big old tree? I got tickled because one of the guys kind of lifted like he could lift that tree. And I'm looking at him like, baby, you ain't going to do that. That ain't going to happen.
Well, I didn't see him right. I took a picture of it.
It was funny because he kind of went over there and he was pulling on the limbs. And I'm like, what do you think you are doing? You can't pick up that big
He
tree.
might surprise you.
Well, we were very blessed to not have any major injuries, no fatalities, although the state of Georgia had 6 fatalities. So this is a storm. In Pickens County, we lost 11 people during the Palm Sunday. And we were very fortunate here because from Turtletown, I know Kobe Ledford said they were without power about 8 hours. 59,000 people in the state of Georgia today still don't have power.
There's 2 things you always dread about spring. You look forward to springtime and being able to get outside and all, but
Storms.
you dread the storms and all the allergies that come along with it.
Achoo, Achoo. Yeah, and storms I don't like. Allergies I can handle.
My white truck is yellow today.
It is yellow. It is. And thank you to Pamela Lowry who brought us, we keep saying, bring us ideas on trips we can take. This is Jess and Josh and Pamela Lowry at Grasses Mountain Camp 1992. The lake was low and at Barnes Creek Falls. And it's somewhere we're going to tell Angela about, and hopefully put in a day trip for us, because we are doing day trips. And somebody called and said,
I can't wait to see this.
yeah, can you get Freddy to recreate all your day trips and do a log and make this available to people? We're going to try to get it together.
And I said, let's make it simple, and as I'm driving down the road and you're sitting over there with them thumbs wide open and texting, I don't know why she even goes with me, because she don't sightsee. I had to keep saying, quit texting and look at the tree that's down over here. Look at the chicken house that's fell over.
Oh, that was bad, wasn't it? I'm sorry. But see, I didn't learn. I'm a late bloomer in texting, and I have found...
Well, you need to put your bloomers up. You need to...
I can have 3 conversations with 3 people texting by doing a word here, word here, word here, word here. Otherwise, you get hung up on the phone, and I think that's why I like texting. If I want to just hang up on somebody texting, I can do that. On the phone, because of what I do for a living, I can't hang up on people. So texting, I can say, oops, my thumb slipped, and I'm sorry I lost you.
What was it you said yesterday that you, what was it you said about texting? And you said you could say what you wanted to say and be done with it. I said, well, you're never done with it. The whole trip, them thumbs, both of them.
I'm just learning. I'm sorry. When I get completely educated, I'll get bored with it.
Well, you're faster than I am doing it.
You know, that's one thing.
You do it a lot more than I do.
Warning.
How much do you see me text?
Not much, because he's slower, and he's slower molasses, y'all.
It's not that because I'm slow, I don't do it much. I don't do it much because I just don't like doing it. If I did it a lot, I'd have a phone like Ron and Shirley Singleton, the one that you just speak into, and it sends the text.
It does. What's it called?
Android or Droid or something like that.
We want one of those. Definitely we want one of those. But I will tell you, when I was in the 10th grade, my counselor called my mama in and said, you need to get her out of here and get her a job and get her moving on with life, because this girl bores easily. She learns it, she's done with it, and she wants to move on. That's the thing with me. I have just learned to do the texting really good. Quickly, I will bore with it, and I will move on to something else, because I get it, and then I'm done with it. And that's the thing. You see me texting a lot today, you won't for long.
Well, it's like...
I'll be bored with that stuff.
It's like, and Fred, if you're watching...
Uh-oh. Boys, I'm going to do it. I didn't do it the other day because
all I heard was my video talk. I got to get it. I got to get it.
I'm going to do it.
She's got it, and she has still yet to use it.
But I'm going to.
She used it one time, and only because I told her to send Fred a thank you.
I'm going to. I just hadn't had time. You know why I hadn't had time? Because time flies when we're having fun. We've got to get to work.
Well, before we get to work, let me add to this. What did I say before you got my video talk? What did I say?
You don't have time to do it. But for people who have lots of time, it is wonderful. And I'm going to find the time to do it because it is fun. And I thought about that last night. I could send Hans a personal message. I need to do that. We need to say, Diane Green called me this morning.
I think it's a real good thing.
It's a great thing.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. You can finish your story about Diane in just a minute. I think it's a good thing. And if you had the time, it would be a great thing. But I told you didn't
There's
have the time.
only 24/7 in a day.
Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, Diane called and they have moved Jack to a room. He is on the 3rd floor at Big Piedmont in Atlanta. Possibly going to get to go home this weekend. And Diane said, hallelujah, because she went home last night and got to spend one night at her house. So thank you for your prayers. But she said, please continue to pray for Jack. He is doing well. He's a little bit slow on recovery yet because it took him a while to get him off the ventilator, but he's doing great. So there you go.
And you mentioned Hans, so
Hans, let me tell you, we want to send Hans a video talk and give him a big hug, because your hugs, your prayers, your cards, your letters mean so much to him. And once again, you can send him a card or a letter to 44 Chambers Street, Jasper, Georgia, 30143, care of the Woodbridge Inn. So there you go. Tuesday night, Thursday night is Blue Jean Cuisine at the Woodbridge. Please go out and support that young man and support his business venture, because somebody has to pay the bills while he's laid up in the hospital. So, and he's going to be laid up a while, but many prayers have been answered for him. We've got to go because we have somebody here who's going to talk about leukemia
All right,
and
now
lymphoma.
see y'all. See y'all later. Oh, you mean we got to go to a commercial?
We
Oh.
got to go to a commercial break, but we won't be gone long, and we promise you, I know this 1 hour is driving y'all crazy. It is also driving us crazy, so we are praying for things to go back to normal.
They said talk fast.
Please continue to send your cards, your letters, your emails. It is making a difference. Thank you very much. We're going to take that break, and we're going to take care of our sponsors. We're going to take care of my friend Rich Scott. Honey, he has taken care of so many of y'all. He is putting cash in your wallet. I have seen y'all sell some stuff that normally there would be no way to market this, and you are selling, selling, selling. So remember, you can call him live today at 5 o'clock right here at ETC. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about a fundraiser that means a lot to a lot of people. Leukemia and lymphoma has hit a lot of families. We'll be back in just a minute. Hey, we're back, y'all, and we have invited two ladies in here who have the cutest purple shirts on, and I know somebody sitting at home who will say, I want one of these shirts. I dig a cure. Introduce yourselves and tell me what you're involved in.
Hi, I'm Sara Stembridge, and this is my mom, Carol Stembridge, and we've joined up with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. It's really an organization that we feel strongly about. They provide a lot of research for blood disorders and blood cancers, and also provide patient services for families that are dealing with these problems. But some of the research they've done, a lot of it has been conducted down at Emory University. So it's a local, a lot of the money goes locally. And some of the treatment actually for these blood disorders has gone on to help people with breast cancer. So it's really a wide encompassing problem that a lot of people have dealt with.
And you're not involved with it just because you chose an organization to get involved with. Your mom is dealing with it.
She's actually been battling non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
For how many years?
6 years.
Okay. And are you doing well?
I'm doing very well, and I'm hiking with the group for a cure. And because of what the society has promoted and funded, I'm alive today because the chemicals that they give me every 12 weeks, they were only discovered 2 years before I was diagnosed. Wow. And I'm taking a chemical called Rituxan every 12 weeks. And it just beats it back. And then in the next 12 weeks, I go back for another infusion. It takes about 5 or 6 hours every 12 weeks. And I can live a normal life. Otherwise, my doctor told me that if I didn't get treatment, I would have 24 months to live.
Wow.
Does the treatment have any side effects?
It makes me tired for 2 or 3 days, and that's all, and then I'm up and running again.
Wow. Speaking of running, have you seen the Grand Canyon?
No.
Me neither. Are y'all about to see the Grand Canyon?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're headed out there in May. Part of what we're doing is it's called Team in Training that is organized by the Lymphoma Society, and it trains novices like us that haven't really done anything like this before. It trains you how to do an endurance hike, or there's cycling, there's
swimming and running groups. So there's all different groups, and the groups are formed in order to raise funds. We're fundraising groups.
Okay, when do you go in May?
It'll be the 21st is the event.
Okay, so between now and then, could people help you financially?
Yeah, there's 3 different ways people could help. First of all, we're having a fundraiser this Saturday at Panorama Farm Market, and it's a music fest, and there's a couple singers that are going to be on first. Scott Cruz is a singer with the Sock Hops. They've opened up for some pretty well-known groups. And he's singing along with a lady that's been with the Atlanta Opera. So they'll be a lot of fun to watch. And then Elvis is making an appearance. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then the last group to come on is called Stepping Out. And they sing oldies like 60s and 70s.
Like me. I love it. I love it.
But that's one way to contribute. Another way would be to go onto the website. It's www.teamintraining.org. And they can look up our name. It's either Carol Stembridge, C-A-R-O-L Stembridge, or Sara Stembridge, and contribute online that way. Or it'd be great if people would like to come out and participate in one of the events themselves. It's so rewarding, and it's amazing what you're capable of doing. You don't realize it until you get into the training and get going. And
we train once a week, and our hikes get longer and longer and harder each week until time to hike the Grand Canyon.
Carol, was there ever a day you said, I can't do this?
Oh, I was a couch potato. And I just could not hardly last all day even shopping. And now I'm gung-ho. We hiked the Unicoi Gap trail this last weekend, and it was very steep and challenging, and we really enjoyed it. The woods were so beautiful, and it was a gorgeous day.
Where is it? We could put them out at Nimblewheel. Is that where?
Yeah, that's
Nimblewheel?
one of them, yeah.
Have y'all been to Nimblewheel?
no,
No.
I
And where do you come out when you hike that?
Well, that's the Appalachian Trail.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can come out in Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Several months
And it
later.
starts right here. You know, it's amazing. Okay, have you got a phone number you can give so folks can get in touch with you?
Yes, it's 706-276-3813.
Okay.
And
What is the most important part of this for you?
well, really, it's giving back to the society that has allowed research to prolong Mom's life and other people battling with blood disorders. I mean, they're the real heroes of the team, of the team in training. It's the people that are battling these disorders. So.
And Carol, how were you diagnosed? What was your first symptom?
My first symptom was my lymph nodes started swelling, and my face started looking a little square and funny, and I started to get bruises on my body, and my doctor thought maybe my husband was putting them on me.
Oh my gosh.
And I said, Doctor, I said, my husband in 50 years of marriage has never laid a hand on me. I said, I think I have leukemia.
Wow.
And he said, well, let's test you, and let's don't think anything bad. We'll just test you and see. Well, he tested me, and the next morning he called me personally on the phone, and I thought, bad news.
Yeah.
And so he asked if I would come in to the office, and I did, and he said, Carol, you have non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And he said, I'm going to send you to an oncologist. So he sent me to a wonderful oncologist. And the oncologist is someone who's very truthful and lays it on the line, you know. And he said to me, Carol, you, without treatment, you have 24 months to live. And I said, well, Dr. Whaley, I guess I'll get treatment. And so I have been being
8
treated.
years.
6 years.
6 years.
6 years.
Okay.
And I'm doing fine.
Yes, if it wasn't for the research in this that the society has funded, she'd be a goner. So I'm so glad to have her.
What made you think that that's what it was? Had you studied up on it?
I sort of read a good many health magazines and health books and collect recipes, healthy recipes. Cooking's one of my hobbies. And I also had been dragging around and didn't have much energy for several years. And so I just said to myself, especially when my lymph nodes started swelling, that I think that's what it is, so I'll go find out. So I would say to everyone, if you're fatigued, dragging around, and catch everything that comes down the pike, like viruses, colds. I was constantly sick. I had no
Your immune
Resistance.
system
immunity.
was,
Yes. And so I'm great now.
Well,
Doing great.
Good luck on your hike. Good luck, good
Thank
luck, good
you.
luck. Now give
Thank
your phone
you.
number one more time.
Okay, it's 706-276-3813.
There you go.
That's the store down at Panorama,
Okay.
and they can speak to Judy or Brian.
And remember, this event is this Saturday.
Saturday night, and
Saturday.
it's $10 a person at the door, and for children 10 and under, it's $5, and all money goes to the Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
There you go.
It's
there you go.
from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
And send us your Grand Canyon pictures.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yes.
All right.
Now,
Thank
Freddie,
you.
that's not a day trip. Okay, we're going to take a break, and we're going to get ready for my buddy Payton Silver. He is back. He has got some music set up for you. Gramps and Granny, you better sit back and get ready, because here he comes. We'll be back in just a minute. Okay, here comes my buddy. Payton is from downtown Kingston, Georgia. Now, I'm going to ask a little trivia question, and if y'all can call me and tell me where is downtown Kingston, Georgia, you're going to win 2 CDs. You're going to win First Mountain City, my buddy Bill Sinyard singing lead on First Mountain City, and Look to the Light, Songs of Faith.
I
And
thought
this
you'd
is,
done give them away.
well, we hadn't. You got to hold on to them. If you can call us and tell us, what big town, not city, town is Kingston, Georgia near? It is actually where my brothers live, over on Prater Road in Kingston, Georgia. So from downtown Kingston, Georgia, here comes my buddy, Payton.
I wonder why the good shepherd loved me. When I think how I've wandered astray, why he took me in his arms and forgave me, picked me up and carried me to the garden of grace. There's forgiveness in the garden of grace, and there's a calm in that cool, quiet place. There's a kind, soothing peace at the Father's release as we grow in the
You know, there's a tally man around gospel music that kind of sounds like him, or maybe he sounds kind of like that tally man. He's very, very popular. He's very, very good, and he is bringing on a guest now. We don't normally let singers bring guests because we have to listen to that singer and know that it's good, but you know, we trust Payton enough to know that he would not bring anybody on here who wasn't doing a good job, and he's bringing a tiny Payton with him. So let's go back to Payton, and is that his young son?
Yeah, what's his name?
I think his name's Matthew.
Okay.
Is that right? Yay, here we go. Back to Dad and baby boy.
I've been blessed. I've been blessed. Something down inside is flowing over my soul. I've been blessed.
Yes,
I've been blessed. It can't get any better than this, for I've been blessed.
sometimes in the morning the devil starts to working on me. He tells me everything is going so wrong in my life, oh, but I just stop and tell him, Satan, you can get behind me. I'm a child of God and I won the victory. I've
Been blessed.
yes,
I've been blessed. Something down inside is flowing over my soul. I've been blessed.
yes,
I've been blessed. It can't get any better than this, for I have been blessed. All day long I count them until I lay my head to rest. I don't deserve what the Lord has done for me, can't you see? But right at the top is the day that I took Jesus into my life, 'cause I've been set free, I can't help but testify. I've been blessed.
yes,
I've been blessed. Something down inside is flowing over my soul. I've been blessed.
yes,
I've been blessed. It can't get any better than this, for I have been blessed.
I've 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 been blessed.
For I've been blessed.
I've been blessed.
For I've been blessed.
Oh, I've been blessed.
Is that not the sweetest thing? Now that's a miniature Payton, isn't
Yeah.
it? That is
Yeah.
too cool. That is too cool. We're going to go back to one more song by our buddy Payton. Now he does something for a living. He's been on here before and talked about it. For you true blue viewers, you will know what Payton does for a living every day. And we have one last autographed copy of Craig Reynolds. I hope you got to go up to Ducktown this weekend and hear him sing. There you go. That's an autographed copy of a CD by Craig Reynolds. If you will call me at, what's our phone number?
866-939-2329.
You got it. And
And
tell
Joyce
us.
Bryson won the
Joyce
two
Bryson
CDs.
won the 2 CDs, and she loves Bill Sinyard's group, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
If you can tell us, what does Payton do for a living? He could be out on the circuit singing, but instead he's got one of those jobs that's, I think, 24 on or something.
You're gonna keep on, you're gonna give it away,
I'm not
sister.
saying another word. Call us at 866-939-2329, and you will win the last autographed copy of Craig Reynolds' CD. Back to my buddy, Payton Silver.
Jennifer, nod your head,
When I suffer shame and such disgrace. On Mount Calvary take my place. Then I ask myself the question, who am I? Who am I that a king would bleed and die for? Who am I that he would pray, not my will, but thine for? The answer I may never know, why he ever loved me so, that to an old rugged cross he'd go for. Am I? Then I'm reminded of his words, I'll leave you never. If you be true, then I'll give to you life forever and forever. There is nothing that I could have done to deserve God's only Son to fight my battles till they're won. For who am I? Who am I that a king would bleed and die for? Who am I that he would pray, not my will, but thine for? The answer I may never know, why he ever loved me so, that to an old rugged cross he'd go for. Am I? That to an old rugged cross he'd go for. Who am
He's kind of like you. He don't need much of a mic, does he? He's awful good. I love having Payton here. It is amazing to have him here with us. Now, have we got one more song for him, or are we done? Done? Over? 3. Okay. Next time he comes, I see some little Buckinghams sitting over here. You know, could he get the niece, the nephew, the da-da-da-da-da, and get the whole family out here? Maybe he could get Gramps and Grandpa out here with him one time. Actually, Payton came to us because his wife's grandparents watch us, and they said, you've got to meet this guy. He's been on now with us over 2 years at different times, and one song he always does that I love is At Jesus' Feet. That is an amazing, amazing song, and he also does Beulah Land, and I think that's the one that Pops likes the best. So there you go. Thank you very much, because our viewers have made a difference by calling me and telling me who to have on the show. So if you have ideas for us, please contact us here at ETC or at Cherie at etcmail.com. Now, what happened to this birthday thing?
Well, part of it ended up right here.
It looks
and over
like the
here.
rats have been into it.
Yeah.
What you got there? B.J. Kennedy won the Craig Reynolds CD. So
Yeah.
there you go. And a happy birthday. Even though we've manipulated, demolished, tore up your birthday, here it is. Billy Shields of Mineral Bluff. Happy birthday on 4/6.
And so far, today is Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, and so far, he's the winner of the cake because he's
That's
the
right.
only one we've got so far this
Well,
week.
we've got Lynn Doss that I gave them, and I didn't put a slip in. I need to do that. But if you have birthdays,
You'll have one Friday, too.
we will. Eddie Brackett's birthday is Saturday. So please get in touch with us, and we will put your name in the birthday bucket drawing, and we hope that Deb's Bakery will be back on board. We've got Walmart Food Line, Walmart in East Ella-J, the Dairy Queen here in Ella-J, the Dairy Queen down in Jasper, who help us with the birthday cakes, and thank you very much to all of them. You had a birthday cake. He didn't take a bite of his birthday cake. Do you know how bad that hurt my feelings, y'all? He did not take a bite. I got chocolate cake. Now, do I look like my feelings are hurt? It was pitiful, but I really enjoyed his birthday cake. It was very good. He ate the food and he didn't eat his cake. And why didn't you?
Well, I was full. I had ate that other
That's
that
no
food.
excuse. You're supposed to cram it in there.
All right, I'll remember that. I'll remember that. The next time we're down at Mama's and you're, no.
Oh, he's going to get me in trouble now.
Yeah.
Okay, yesterday I did sin, but that icing on that cake was too good. It was real light and fluffy, and it was really good. And thank you to the lady who put #1 co-host on your cake. So that was sweet of her. She actually did it in pink, and she went back and redid it because she said, he's a guy, isn't he? I said, yes, he is. So she had to redo it, and she did it, and thank you so much. It has been a strange week now that we're down to this hour. We hope it ain't gonna last. We hope we're going back to the reality. It's been tough. It is hard to get it in. We're having to really watch how we book guests, and we like the chit chat with y'all, and we know you do. We've gotten your emails. Thank you for your comments. Keep them coming, keep them going. We're sending them to management. It is hard to cut back, so many cutbacks, and so many things happened, but we were trying to make it work within the budget. We are gonna have to do something else because it's really kind of crazy. But if you have ideas for shows, please contact us. We are booked through May. We keep telling folks, you know, we have cut back a little bit, but we're not going to cut you out. We want each of your communities to be involved with us from Turtletown to Ball Ground. B.J. Kennedy, I know him.
I think he just won a CD.
won, and this is from his sweet wife, Sandra, and happy birthday on April the 4th, 59 and holding. I love that.
So, Billy, you've got competition
There you
now.
go. There you go. And please get in touch with us if you have birthdays going on or anniversaries or in memories. And if you would like to ask prayer, we always do that. So if you have prayer requests, please get in touch with us. And I want to say good morning to our buddy, Patsy Kincaid. You know, I hope Matt planted a seed in somebody, and I hope somebody will help get her a washing machine. Some of you retailers sitting out there that have got a scratch and dent, you know, somebody could help this little lady who desperately needs a washing machine. So there you go. If you have one that you're tired of, I'd give her my front loading, but I wouldn't give that to nobody I love. I can't stand that washing machine.
How is she doing? You know, she was in the parade in the wheelchair
She
following
was.
behind us, and then when we sent her to the Yellow Jacket, she had improved to a walker. So
She's doing good. Yeah,
Good.
she's a sweetheart. So, and just so many of y'all out there who stop and tell us you start your day with us. We know that you're eating breakfast with us. You know that, you know, we get your messages, and we appreciate the kind words, and we are trying to maintain what we can until we have a little, maybe we can get it back to normal. So it's been hard. It's been hard to cut out and to have to slice and dice the guest, because that's not my thing. So,
Yeah.
But we got to remind you, you have to tune in to Rich Scott. The economic times being what they are, that trading time has really, really made a difference in so many of your lives. And the thing I love is when he gets a call at 5:05 and at 5:20 the person calls back and says, hey, Rich, you can take that off. I've sold it. That's amazing.
yeah.
That is amazing. And we have sold so many things from, from furniture to cars to a mobile home that a young couple started their marriage with, a mobile home they bought from you. I mean, it has just been incredible to see the things that have been available on Trading Time. And I've seen anything from a goat to manure to put on your garden.
Yeah. He was.
Didn't somebody have rabbit?
Yeah, yesterday.
Rabbit litter
yeah.
the other day, and I'm like, what?
And the other day, he was advertising something somebody had for sale, and I'm not going to say what
The
it
honey
is.
pot?
No.
No, it was worse than that. Oh gosh, I don't know what it was.
Well, you know, I don't guess it's nothing bad, but would be embarrassing to me.
What was it?
Well, I'll tell you after the show.
I'll tell y'all tomorrow when he's not here, because he's a little bit more bashful than I am. You know what? Opposites attract, and we have proven that. It has been so much fun doing this together. It is fun to be out together. Tomorrow afternoon, 5 to 6 o'clock, I will be at the Healthy Woman event in Fannin County. He will be driving me. He will be answering the phones out in the motorhome while I'm in there doing the meet and greet. Please join us tomorrow in Fannin County at the Performing Arts Center down by the high school. Free. This is free. This is an event sponsored by Fannin Regional Hospital. We want you to come out and be with us. There will be a fashion show beginning at 6 o'clock. I'll be there from 5 to 6, and then I'm going to my favorite place in the world for cream taters and chicken livers. Is that right? To meet
don't know,
Shirley
are
and
you?
Ron. Yeah, I think we're going to try to see Shirley and Ron.
She plans my life.
Now listen, Shirley, get me out of this. It was Shirley's idea. No, it was really my idea.
I'm never asked. I'm told where I'm going, what I'm doing.
No, the attitude's gonna come out now, isn't it? But lucky you. You heard Daniel Goss. What did Daniel Goss say,
I'm just
Freddie?
sharing my life as it is with people.
What did Daniel Goss say, Freddie? Jump, Freddie. Jump. I love it.
I'm
Daniel,
sorry.
I love you.
I'm sorry, Daniel, but this Freddy Brackett just don't jump.
From North Georgia now today, we've got to jump
make
out
her
of here.
jump, though.
Yes, he does. We've got to jump out of here. We will see you again tomorrow, only on ETC 3. From North Georgia Now Today, I'm Cherie.
I'm Freddy Brackett, and thanks again for sending this. And I understand you may be going to share the photos tomorrow on here.
I want to
so
watch that.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you. We'll see you again only on ETC 3.
Everything that he owns is made of leather, iron, and wood. He'd never seen or used a phone. There's no one